Welcome to my barracks, as I like to call it.
Reminds you of your war days, huh?
The smell is the same. Old socks, anticipation, and sometimes fear. I was just a kid when I joined the army. I never thought my war days would come to an end.
You and me both, Captain. I've been training for war. I was born for battle. And I died in it. And when I was resurrected, I awoke to bloodshed again. It is all I have ever known.
The world failed you, Hunter. You should have woken up to a better world.
The sad truth is, if it was a better world, I would not have been woken up at all.
As much as I hate to say it, maybe war is our destiny. We're both soldiers who've been plucked from our timelines and thrown into it over and over again. Maybe this is what we're supposed to be doing, fighting an endless war.
I do not know, Steve.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're more optimistic.
Seriously, Steve. Imagine a world ruled through peace.
I'd just find another cause to fight for that didn't require... Like? I don't know. Probably some social justice nonprofits, or...
You are never going to stop.
No, and neither are you. You're about the closest thing I have here to a co-captain. We might not be able to end all wars, but if you keep walking the walk, we'll be able to end this one.
If you can beat Carol...
Ain't gonna go easy, bub.
Do your thing.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Hey, Hunter. This should be interesting. Sometimes, I even impress myself. Where did you find this? This is some of my best work. Don't forget to write.
Danger Room, eat your heart out. Let's do this.
Let's see him try to handle me now.
Not everyone wants my advice. All right then. Back again.
Is your source Maria Hill, or intercepted comms, or other?
Bit of all three.
In the Air Force, we call them betting odds.
Semantics aside, Hydra's never been the same. Hearing about sleeping.
I found myself wishing Red Skull were still in charge.
Hydra hasn't been this active since my Howling Commando days. There's something going on that we're not seeing.
Hydra's goons are getting a little too comfortable for my liking. I think it's time you took them down a notch. Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
I hear ya.
Your time is come.
Hail that! Weak, even for Hydra.
You had your chance to escape.
Crude, but effective.
Let's try this.
I am impressed.
Reality is on.
No mercy for the servants of blood.
They called in some friends. The plan seems to be working so far.
About time.
You've been practicing, haven't you?
Just what I need.
Tracking movement.
Ooh, you sure should probably see a doctor.
We serve until the end.
Eternity awaits you.
I'm gonna tear you a new one for that.
I know what my future holds.
There's more of them on the way.
Is Faustus running some kind of experiment on your face? I think he botched it. Done with.
You're getting pretty good at that.
Now it's my turn.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
That's an interesting technique. You're not going to love
Whatever gets the job done.
You are lucky to still be breathing. Leave some for the rest of us.
My strike runs true.
Remind me to avoid that next time.
You're mine.
Now you're starting to piss me off. You ain't good enough for me.
I need no allies in this world.
Is it my turn now?
death is timeless, you are not. Heavy is the head that bears her mark. I fear no end.
Chaos consumes me. I'm glad someone was watching my back.
That must have taken practice. Should do the trick. Too easy.
Guide my hand! My fate is different from yours. That will not distract me.
Fresh meat coming in.
Maybe I should be flattered.
We can do this.
I knew we could do it.
Just what I needed. You're in trouble now.
I will not be defeated. I know what my future holds.
Not looking good for you. If they die, they die. they call for help.
I just hope you brought backup. That could have been so much worse.
It's a good buzz. Coming at me now.
I will make this quick.
I see Caretaker taught you a few tricks.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
Hey Hunter, I'm gonna be saying some words about Blaze for the team. We're gathering in the cave right now. Come join us.
Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're all stretched thin at the moment.
We're all here for you, Robbie. We know this is important to you.
But we should move things along. I know what you're all thinking. You thought Blaze was a major league asshole.
Whoa, I thought Professor Xavier was the mind reader, Logan.
Quiet, you. Anyway, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't nice. But it's not a nice world. And sometimes you gotta be that way to get things done. And he really got a lot of things done. So, you kids remember that. You won't always be so fresh-faced and innocent.
Thanks, Logan. You said it better than I ever could. To be honest, I really struggled with what I was gonna say. Because I used to worship the flaming ground Blaze rode on. And then I met him. And Safe to say, I didn't worship him so much anymore. Fairly certain I hated him. Right until he went and sacrificed his life to save mine. Johnny might not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, he was one of us. And I'm glad to have known him. To Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Is that it? Can we go now?
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
Fine, speak.
Hey.
Feeling good today, girl?
Evil doesn't take time off. Neither should we.
Practice makes perfect. We've... All right then.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Sometimes, I even impress myself. Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech. Later. See you, Hunter.
Pull up a stool, Hunter. Never too early to get caffeinated. Stark convinced me to put a shot of his new Stark Drive energy drink in my coffee.
Stark Drive?
Sure, it tastes like sweaty gym sock dipped in coffee, but at least it wakes you up. And if we're headed to Transia, I'm gonna need it. This thing could last 24 hours or 24 days. Hard to tell.
Transia is a treacherous place, filled with all sorts of forgotten locations. We could be battling Lilith's forces there for a long time.
That's what I'm afraid of. A place like Transia.
It makes sense that Lilith would go back there. Back to her homeland, that is.
She's gonna be in for a real nasty shock if she's looking for home. It's not like the old days. Red Skull and Hydra did a pretty good job of screwing.
No matter what the people of Transia have had to endure,
Poor people. That's why I'm loading up on...
It looks like the others are gathered.
Yep, I'll head that way myself. I gotta talk to Stark about getting some new flavors.
I think I got under Magic's skin. This morning, she tossed all the cherry yogurt.
Why?
She heard I like cherry yogurt.
I meant, why?
I told her twice to keep a log of every time she opens a portal. She hasn't. I may have been...
Security of the Abbey is paramount.
Right, but to be perfectly honest, I don't know if we actually need to know. Enough about that. Don't worry about the two of us beefing over yogurt.
Who prefers cherry?
Tony. He spent the morning investigating. I heard him. You can't let him know it was magic. I need to see how his hunt for the yogurt ghost plays out.
To think, long ago the nation of Transia was once the seat of power for the heroic knights of Wundagore.
Might as well be Camp Hydra these days.
They're pulling in reinforcements from everywhere. But reinforcing what exactly?
Mount Wundagore. There's been something wrong with that place for as long as I can remember.
Something like this.
Nothing wrong with that. Now we know where to strike. Time for a little payback on Queen Demon... No? Right. Make one slight mistake.
Handing my mother the last page of the Darkhold?
Bringing back the Hulk?
Okay, same mistake, technically. Fine. You take point then.
Roger that.
Actually, how about you let us handle things? The Sanctum, Tony's Gamma Death Star, Wanda. Think about it. Every time we listen to you all, some new catastrophe seems to happen. You're not our babysitter, Hunter. You're our leader. And we are the Midnight Suns. We're family.
And family's family. So this time...
We got your back.
Then what are we waiting for?
Is there anything you can tell us about Transia that might give us an edge? Transia is a country. Their borders can easily destabilize a government. The
What if we aim for his heart or something?
He's not a vampire. He's a gamma-powered muscle man.
Juiced up with a heavy dose of Lilith's corruption.
In other words, we're screwed.
Look, I know Lilith is like a dark goddess with an extra angry Hulk as her number 2.
Don't forget the Parchment of Power. She's got that too, which is like super OP.
But we've got something that she doesn't.
A death wish?
No, dude. We've got friends. Each other. We're the Midnight Suns. And you know what we Suns do?
We rise.
We've got this, guys. We have to believe in ourselves if we're gonna pull this off. Blade, Robbie, you know what to do, right?
We'll see you soon, Nico.
Better not leave me hanging, because our entire continued existence depends on us.
Right. No pressure. It's just the end of the world.
Not if we can help it.
We are not our homes. We are our family.
I'll be monitoring the troops' movements from here. You have a small window to strike the facility and get out.
What if we like the place and want to move in?
Watch it. If you want to prove yourself on this mission, you don't need to start acting like Tony Stark. You're traveling to the heart of Lilith's power.
We know. We'll be extra. Giant alien slime bubbles, demon energy barriers, or jolly green monsters?
Then they're ours.
That room.
Lilith, too. So it was here, all along. Wanda was right.
She usually is.
Right. One problem at a time. Midnight Suns, assemble! Or whatever.
Yes. Midnight Suns assemble or whatever.
Why not?
It looks as if Lilith has sent every last Hydra goon she could find to guard the entrance.
Between the creepy glow and the howling demonic Hulk, I think we're running out of time.
We must not let them stand in our way.
Well, that's interesting.
You had your chance to escape. Tail that.
Here's one for ya. Aw, you guys are so adorable thinking you can beat us.
We have the upper hand. Follow my lead!
I will never remove it!
Oh, I'm not gonna forget you.
They moved to the shadows.
From the rift, her blessing emerges.
To think this was once hallowed ground, long before Lilith was entombed here.
Too bad it was Hydra that finally stuck around.
Eons for this moment. I'm not giving Hydra any more credit than I have to.
Nor should you.
Let me help. Whatever works.
Enemy is repositioning. We serve until the end. Engaging target.
I will remember your face.
You can cut that out anytime.
Ready now.
I still don't get why these guys keep fighting. It can't be the money. What else do mercenaries take in trade?
We both know what Lilith offers them, Nico. Eternity catered to every corrupted mind.
A spell carried on silent whispers.
Now is not the time to romanticize our peril.
Here we go.
Whatever works for you. Where will you hide?
Going for it.
That will do. Now is the time.
Target on the move. Getting pretty close here. We're not getting it done here. Fish in a barrel.
As long as you're ready for the counter. Don't waste my time.
The Knights of Wundagore held rituals of their own not far from here.
Well-justified conclusion.
Wundagore resonates with the dark energies of Cthon. Even the mountain could not contain his vile influence forever.
That wasn't bad.
while you can. Leave that to me.
Punch it!
Hell yeah!
You alone among your kind can serve as the conduit of my power, precious child. Liber tenebris reversus es nobis. Only a few moments longer. Together we will reforge the Darkhold and usher in...
It's over, lady!
Mother, no! Stop this!
Lucky shot. She won't hit me again.
But it is all for you. Everything I do is always for you, child.
Block her out! She gave up the right to call you that word when she sold her soul to that monster.
The truth shall reveal itself soon enough, sister.
Even with her attention focused on that damn book, Lilith's barrier will not be easy to bring down.
Yeah, but the cave sure is.
Midnight Suns, disassemble.
Now you're talking.
It's not the most elegant solution, but bringing the roof down on them will certainly put a damper on things.
Should have hit a few of those columns with the hell ride. I'm gonna tell Robbie you said that. Here it comes.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Get some. Our pact will not be broken.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
By my side.
I've not lost interest.
Do not waste your strength here, child. What has been set in motion cannot be undone. Will not be undone.
Power to stop this, Mother!
A debt of blood is owed. Chthon will rise.
There's no convincing her. You know what you have to do. I'd watch your head.
They got friends.
Your fate is sealed. You were too weak for this fight. No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Guardian strong. Still with me? Let's do it.
Sarah, my sister. It's been far too long.
Don't speak as if you know me, demon. You haven't been my sister for centuries.
It saddens me to hear you say that. But there's still time for you to see things his way.
No one calling themselves a Midnight Sun will ever join your corrupted ranks. I promise you.
That's a neat trick. No time to repent. Submit. Join our fight.
Still they persist.
Lilith may have found the one man, or monster, capable of withstanding the dark energies of that book long enough to fully restore it.
Banner's been nothing but trouble since this whole thing started.
We both know what it is like to have a power that others desire, Blade.
Maybe, but I don't rip my clothes off and go berserk whenever I'm in a bad mood. You have been judged.
You're not out of this yet.
Lost interest yet. Stark should have just nuked this place from orbit. You know he's got one somewhere.
We have enough problems with the Hulk as it is. I doubt that would calm his temper.
I say we do it anyway. Burn them all! Don't blink. And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
I am impressed.
Not that it matters, but here come their friends.
They're still set on me.
Fight on!
The light is on our side. The advantage is mine.
Your suffering begins.
I can only imagine what sins they were guilty of to deserve that.
This temple will be buried for another 1,000 years.
That barrier is still holding!
Liber tenebris reversus es nobi.
Get out of there, now! You've done more than anyone could ask!
Almost. Yo, demon lady! One thing before we go. This is for
Johnny Blaze!
No! The spell must not be interrupted!
Now we may leave!
Mother.
Your mother died centuries ago. Now get out of there!
wrong?
Everything.
Yes, Robbie, I have eyes.